Hello everyone, I am Krishna Rajput, a student of 3rd SEM pursuing Bachelor's in Mechanical Engineering from LJ University. So today I am here to give a presentation on my project which is known as Cam and Follower Mechanism. It comes under the subject Kinematics of Machine, also known as COM. Now I'd like to introduce the subject COM. So what is kinematics? Kinematics is actually a sub-part of theory of machine, also known as TOM. Theory of machines is further divided into two parts, namely kinematics of machines and dynamics of machines. Kinematics deals with the study of motion, whereas dynamics deals with the force analysis. Both together make the subject TOM. So, kinematics of machine basically stands for motion study of various mechanisms and machines. Now I'd like to give an introduction on cam and follower mechanism. The cam and follower mechanism comprises two essential components, the cam and the follower. The cam, often shaped like a rotating or translating surfaces, dictates the motion, while the follower in contact with the cam replicates this motion. Together they form a dynamic duo capable of translating rotary motion into a myriad of intricate motions. Now let's explore the working principle of this mechanism. Through kinematic analysis, we understand how the cam's profile dictates the motion transmitted to the follower, whether it's an oscillating, translating, or reciprocating motion. The cam shape determines the outcome, showcasing its versatility across various applications. A cam and the follower combination belong to the category of higher pairs. Necessary elements of a cam mechanism are a driver member known as the cam, a driven member called the follower, a frame which supports the cam and guides the follower. Now, I'd like to classify the cams. So, types of cams. There are three main types of cams. One, according to the type of shape: radial, disc cam, cylindrical cam, wedge cam, conjugate cam, spiral cam, etc. Then, according to follower movement, dwell, rise, dwell, rise, dwell, rise, 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 and dwell, rise, dwell. And according to the type of constraint of the follower, preloaded spring cam, positive dry cam, and gravity cam. So now, classification of followers and types of followers. There are three types of followers according to the surface in contact, according to the type of motion of follower, and according to the line of motion of follower. So the first one, according to the surface of contact: a knife edge follower, a roller follower, flat face follower, and spherical follower. According to the type of motion of follower, translatory motion and oscillatory motion. And according to the line of motion of follower, radial follower and offset follower. So now, the working, the construction first. This is the handle. I used a nut and bolt to tighten it up with the crankshaft. This is crankshaft, this is cam, this is the flat face follower, these are guideways, and this is the structure of this whole mechanism. And this is the follower. So when the handle rotates, the cam rotates, and it gives the follower the rise motion. It goes up and it goes down, which gives the cam a rotary motion and the follower a reciprocating motion. So the applications of cam: internal combustion engines, machine tools, automation equipment, industrial equipment, and various consumer products, etc. So, despite their advantages, cam and follower mechanisms do have limitations, including wear, noise, and complex design requirements. However, ongoing research and advancements in materials and technology continue to address these challenges, paving the way for more efficient and innovative solutions. So, in conclusion, the cam and follower mechanism stands as a testament to human ingenuity, revolutionizing industries and pushing the boundaries of engineering possibilities. As we look to the future, the integration of smart materials and advanced technologies promises even greater advancements in this field. So now, I'd like to end my presentation here. Thank you.